VR ファンタジーフォース XCOM サーガ。
What's up? This is Demetrius. And, so what's this? Well, this is a few things. This is a little bit of fun for the group. This is a little bit of practice for me. And it's kind of a final appeal to Morgan to get her to play this game. Now, this is a fantastic game. And, since Morgan likes Final Fantasy Tactics, I mean, it's just a fantastic tactical game. I wish it was swords and shields and magic rather than, guns and technology or whatever, but other than that, I wouldn't change much. Now, this game has an expansion, which adds a whole bunch of different classes and a whole bunch of new systems. And I'm not quite ready to take that on, as I haven't played this in a while. So what I've done is I decided to play through it again on rookie difficulty, which is the easiest, and with Iron Man mode on. And what that means is it's for keeps, basically. You can't save in the middle of a battle and do it again if something fails. I suppose you could, reload the whole save and do the whole mission again, but that's a ginormous pain in the ass. So this will keep it a little interesting. So if a character dies, they're gone. I'm sorry. People are gonna die. And to make this fun for the group, I named 10 of you in the game. I'm gonna be using all of you. Actually, there's 12. I included myself. And I included Sammy, because I already had a character made up for her. And for the other 10, I just literally went into the group and I picked the first 10 names that posted something. So that's how I picked the 10. So if you're in here, I sent you a notification. You may not be in this episode, but you will be in future episodes. So about the difficulty in this game, it's very hard. And I played this game, I've played the previous games, and when I first got it, I said, you know what, I'm gonna play on veteran because I'm the man and I know how to play the game.
I care not for any dangers. They will fear me, do you hear?
And let me just tell you, it was a huge mistake. I think after about 3-4 missions and every soldier I had either being wounded or dead,
Unspeakable pain, relentless agony.
I decided to bring it down to rookie, which was still hard. I've come very close to beating this game on commander difficulty, but rookie is still a challenge, believe me. If you've never played this game before, play on rookie. Believe me, this game, you're gonna want to play it again. So play on rookie first, get yourself grounded on the systems, and then try veteran. But it's the difficulty in this game that makes it so good. It makes it interesting, and it makes it so that you can have multiple playthroughs and you can have different experiences, because you really can't do everything. You have to make choices. there is a timer of sorts, and you can't do everything you want. You have to pick and choose. So I'm going to make this first episode kind of long, and the following ones will be shorter probably. I'll cut them down more, stick to the most interesting bits. This game has a story. It's not super interesting, you know, aliens bad. We're the resistance. Gotta stop the aliens. Pretty cliche science fiction tropes. Also, I tried to make everybody's avatar look something like they did in their profile pictures. Just as a little aside. Which, I'm sorry if you die. And I hope you don't get upset about that. I can't help it. This game is hard. My goal is to beat this game using the 12 characters. So if everybody dies, then I can't beat it. I'll consider it a wash. Now, I'm not actually playing this game live. I'm talking over footage of me playing it, by the way. I can't record my voice as I'm playing it, so I'm doing it in my video editor. So I know what happens. I'm not going to feign. I'm just not going to tell you what happens. I happen to be in this first opening mission. My character, that wasn't on purpose. There's a character pool I created and it just chooses it randomly. When I'm playing this game, I'm not gonna value anybody's life more than anyone else's. I'm just gonna try to make the most effective moves I can in any given situation. But honestly, you don't want your soldiers to die if you can avoid it, because they gain experience, they gain abilities, and it really hurts if you have like a really strong one and then he dies from a stray bullet right when the mission's almost over. So the way this game plays is, you might see me fidgeting around over here because I kind of forgot the controls. And I'm trying to figure it out again. You can make basically two actions. You can move, or you can move twice, or you can move like a really long distance. But if you want to be safe, you want to move within the blue borders. That way, if you encounter an enemy, you still have one action left, and you can either retreat or like shoot. Something like that. If you fire your weapon, that uses up both actions.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Some weapons require both actions to be used, and
I'm on it.
you can also move once and fire your weapon as long as you're within the blue lines. Different classes have different ranges. And there's some options that like might randomize people's stats, I believe. So you might have a random soldier that can move further. This game has 5 classes.
Roger that.
You start off as a rookie, so I guess that's 6 technically. Although a rookie doesn't have any special abilities. The 5th class you don't get from the start. It's like the magic user, so to speak, kind of like a Jedi. They're very cool. They take kind of a lot of investment. You really want to train them up. But they have some amazing abilities. It's also possible to have, like, abilities from another class as part of your normal class, which can result in some very interesting combos, but it happens randomly, and I believe you need a certain building to get that to be able to happen. So this is the first mission. I'm not doing the normal tutorial mission. I'm skipping that. And if you play this game, I kind of recommend you skip it too, because I believe the characters in your tutorial mission will always die, if I'm not mistaken, or at least most of them will die. If you skip it and do this one instead, which is a little different, they don't. Which is probably better, because, like, you kind of want to level up your dudes as fast as you can. So if you can get each one of them to get a kill, that's usually enough to get them their class unlocked.
Moving to designated coordinates.
It's going to be interesting playing on Iron Man, because I kind of like to run out just to find out where the enemy is, and if shit goes wrong, I might just restart. But now I can't do that, so I have to be more careful. Which I try to be during this. Plus, you also have to understand that I'm rusty on top of it.
I'm all over it.
But still, I've played this game a bunch, so I know what I'm doing for the most part. I've never done an Iron Man playthrough, though.
I'm on it. Hey, you hear anything?
I maybe could have done this on Veteran as well, but I figured doing it on Rookie gives me a better chance to actually keep some of you alive and actually make it to the end of the game. Because there are some tough missions, and there are some tough enemies. Now, one of the interesting things about this game is when you start off, you're always concealed.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
So under most situations, you get the first jump on the enemy, which is nice, because it was sort of the opposite in the previous game. Although, well, I shouldn't say anything. I'm gonna climb the pipe over here, which is a nice, you know, having the high ground. Usually a good thing.
Got it covered. Closing on target position now. Moving to Overwatch. Affirmative, covering now.
That's affirmative. We're visible here.
Yeah, so I gave that guy like a Queen's English, and because his profile, Daniel's profile, had him from the UK or whatever. A little bit of a touch. Also got the first kill of the game. Although you might notice I blew my concealment by accident. I didn't get to jump on the enemy.
Moving to position.
So when you target enemies, you'll have like a percentage of success.
Come on!
Sometimes it could be as high as like 98%. You'll miss way more than should be possible. If you kill enemies by blowing them up, you don't get any of their drops or their corpses. Actually, you might get their corpses, which can, you know, be profitable for different things. But if you can avoid blowing up an enemy to kill them, like, don't do it like if you're really in danger or anything. Like, blow them up if you have to, but just something to keep in mind.
It's down.
2 kills for Daniel there.
Getting it done.
Preferably, I would have liked to spread out the kills so I can get everybody promoted, but it doesn't always work out.
Move, move, move! Menace 1-5.
A lot of things don't work out when you play this game.
Confirmed.
But it's part of the fun. Cover is extremely important. Very often, your soldiers will die from like a single successful firing on them, even if they have armor. If you're in full cover, you have a much better chance of surviving. Now you see that stuff I picked up? If I killed him with a grenade, I couldn't do that.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Overwatch is nice because you can stay somewhat safe, and then if an enemy crosses your path, you take a shot at them.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Kinda like their alien language.
Moving on target location.
There's a decent amount of mission types, and there's a lot of different like buffs and debuffs. Not the best shot from me there.
Moving to designated coordinates. That is not good.
And, kill number 3 from Daniel. Jesus. He got a lot of kills this match. Six on fire. Yeah. So... yeah. Sorry, that's our first mission. We already lost the guy. Now you'll notice he panicked. When soldiers panic, they tend to run out in the middle of wherever and get killed sometimes. Sometimes they'll actually take more shots at the enemy and it might help you out, but pretty much you want to avoid panicking, but you don't have a lot of control over it. Even if you just get shot at a lot, you can start to panic. You don't necessarily have to get hit. But if you do get hit, it increases the chances. Press F to pay respects to Philip Greaves.
Designated coordinates.
We didn't know him long enough. I am surprised. I'm very surprised I didn't die there. So you see the shield, how it's like half full? That means it's like half cover.
Position confirmed.
Which is better than nothing, but it's not as good as full cover.
Headed there now. Target disabled. My ammo's running low. Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts.
Yeah, so you have to reload your weapons.
Window to act before Advent responds. We need to get
It uses up an
charges
action,
planted on the
so
double.
try to do it when you have a chance. There are some weapon mods that you can do without using up an action.
I'm on the
though.
move. Menace 1-5. Rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charge.
So that's the first mission. I would have preferred nobody died on the first mission, but it's fucking Iron Man mode, so there's not a whole lot I can do about it. The game starts you off with a certain number of soldiers, a certain number of resources.
Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint
Snipers are
accuracy from
really
extreme
good.
range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
My favorite class is like either sniper or specialist. Specialist is just really versatile. Snipers are just really good.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit.
Rangers
Capable of moving
are
independently in concealment
really
while
good at
engaging
killing
enemies at
enemies from
range.
close range. Not to repeat that game, but they are really good at that. But they're also in more danger. Get the most out of them, you really gotta be in there. They can use shotguns or assault rifles, which is nice. Have a choice.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the
I really like
the outfit is for
specialists.
combat or field medic duty.
They got like offensive and defensive capabilities, and they can move further, I believe. The first 4 classes you unlock will be the first 4 class. Will be one of each, and then after that it's random, I believe. This is our science guy, our research department. And you want to start.
Commander, to
You
the
always
research
want to be
labs.
researching. The game will prompt you to do so, but it's very important.
Isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety
Yeah,
of
there's not a lot of story in
as
this
well
game,
as the
but
procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome
I guess
to the
I'll
lab,
leave it in.
such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment
We don't
available
see
to
the
me
scene
during
of
my tenure at Advent, I
the
would
player
already know
character
the precise
being
nature of its
saved
function.
because
However,
we did the
given
other
time
mission.
and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support
Literally,
personnel
he is
and
just one
resources
guy.
to me,
We don't
I
have
could
a science team, we
substantially
have a
improve
science
the speed
guy.
of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
So obviously, yes. The more scientists you have, the faster you can research things, and you know, you can research whatever you want, but there are some things you have to research that are for the current thing that's going on in game to progress things that you really want to do.
Work immediately. I'll send word when a
And,
complete report is available.
Anything other than that is like optional. And the first thing I'm choosing to research is modular weapons, because that gets me towards magnetic weapons. And I want to get magnetic weapons as soon as I can.
I started to wonder.
I prioritize that over body armor
Okay.
because
Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from
I
the
think
Volt
your
engine.
survivability
Should
is
fix that
better if you can
stabilization
kill the
problem you
enemies
had.
faster.
Come on, Rover.
Even with body armor,
work.
your soldiers will frequently get like one shot until you get the really good
Commander.
stuff.
Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think.
So I
Lily
usually
Shen,
go for the
Chief
weapons
Engineer,
first.
At your service. You are probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone.
Yes, her
Dad
father's
is
dead.
Everything
Very
he had to get
sad.
us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would.
If you're
have loved
interested
to
in
show
playing
you
this
around
game, I
the place himself.
don't know, I might even say play Enemy
We used to talk
Unknown
about you
or
a
Enemy
lot.
Within
You
first.
can be sure I'm ready to
The
finish
systems
what
are
he started.
almost exactly the
look it,
same, just
But
not as
here,
complex.
I can
but they're
fabricate pretty
great
much anything
games.
you come up with. And And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do.
And then you get to meet her
It was an honor
dad.
to finally meet you, Commander.
So there's some base building involved in this game, but it's not like super complex base building. It's mostly a choice of what do you want to do first, and which is important. You have a little bit of breathing room on Rookie, but anything
There's room
above
for us to
Rookie you
expand our
really can't
facilities
fuck
on board the
around.
Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction.
Even with Rookie, you really feel like you're pressed against the wall if you don't know what you're doing. Which I don't quite know what I'm doing at the moment. Well, not totally. It's been a while.
I probably could have saved a lot of time repairing the ship's systems if we had any idea how to translate their language. Unfortunately, we don't come across many linguists out here.
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
Pour one out for Philip Graves. We're grieving him. So right now I'm just buying up the other board members or whatever. It's expensive.
The new uniform isn't bad considering, but sometimes I do miss that damn sweater.
And I think I bought everybody, so we're full up on crew. If I can't beat the game with the board members or the group members that we got, it'll just be a failure. But that's okay. This is kind of like practice.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry. Not to mention
In the first game, they were invading,
and it's
so
on us
I
to
guess
take it all back.
we lost.
Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
It's kind of funny how we have one captured alien ship and we feel like you're gonna take them
While
down.
we prepare for new operations and continue our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites
Meanwhile,
like this
in the
one.
previous
On
game,
your order, we'll start our scans on the surrounding
we
area.
basically have like every country on Earth fighting them. Now there's like a few pockets of resistance. And we're gonna get them aliens is very optimistic. I like that.
Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to maybe worth investigating.
So this is the map, and a lot of your choice making will be done here. Different events will happen, and then you have to choose what you want to do first. It eats up time, and once the timer starts, you'll see what it is.
The
I
Avengers'
don't wanna
remote
spoil
scanning
it.
capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
So, after I research that, I can start on magnetic weapons. But since I only have one guy, it's going to take a long time. And I believe I chose to research the thing I had to.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
I think I picked magnetic and
Hello,
I
Commander.
immediately changed my
Work
mind.
is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete. Commander, we've already dedicated considerable resources toward the current research project. However, we can move on to something else if you'd prefer. I'll direct our efforts towards the new research project immediately, Commander. Once we've made progress, I'll send word.
Strategic resource located. Avenger plotting new course.
Now I'm gonna
New orders,
start
Commander?
building something. Takes a while.
We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
Commander, as the Resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
Yep. So, I'm gonna try to have like 2 people who have unlocked their classes, and then 2 people that are rookies, until I can get everybody up to the point that they have their class unlocked.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
I kind of miss this shooting down the UFO aspects from the previous games.
Shen came across an odd series of transmissions coming out of this region, and we've narrowed it down to a hidden alien communications relay transmitting to the Advent network. We can't pass up any opportunities to disrupt their progress on the latest operation, so we're moving in to take out that relay. Neutralize any hostile contacts near the site, lock it down, and destroy the target. Menace 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
So in this mission you have a timer of 8 turns, and you have to destroy the objective before that runs out. In other missions where you have a timer like this, sometimes you can extend it by destroying targets around the map. I think I take our sniper and I stick him on a perch up there, which is usually a good idea to get your sniper up high.
to designated position. Understood. Moving out.
I'm all over it.
So again, that's half cover, which is not ideal, but
Heading to that location.
it's better than nothing.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion,
So
their genetic structure now includes
those guys are
human DNA.
really dangerous.
They are stronger
They can
than
take
ever,
over your soldiers'
with even
bodies
greater
and
psionic
use them
potential.
against you. That was very nice.
Cover's blown.
I'm on the move.
Not the best position here.
Enemies down.
Really worked out.
Moving to designated coordinates. Overwatch.
Overwatch is nice if you can do it. Oh, and if you're in half cover, you could hunker down and make it like full cover thing. Hunkering down increases your defense a little bit, and it also prevents critical attacks. So that's one of the specialist abilities. You can send the drone to add defense to
Shot failed to
anybody
connect.
really, or yourself. I happened to use it on Morgan there, and
No! What's happening? No! This isn't
I
right!
wonder if it prevented her from being controlled by the enemy and instead panicking. Because those guys can cause you to panic too, but more often they'll take control of your body, which sucks. They can do it in one other alien, I believe. Actually, I'm not sure.
On my way.
I don't know if you fight those guys in this game. I think you do.
Target down. Well, would you look at that?
Very nice. 2 new guys were promoted already. Kind of fuck up over here.
Ten full.
You can see how much ammo your gun has at the bottom right of the screen.
Heading to that location.
That's like how many times you can shoot it before you have to reload, basically. Not the actual number of bullets. In most cases, anyway. Yeah, so
Affirmative.
this
Moving
was the
out.
really
Objective here.
dumb move on my part. I wanted to get that loot, and I forgot there was another guy
Moving to
who was
position.
closer. And then I left the guy out of cover.
Object secure. On Overwatch. Overwatch.
Solid copy. I've got eyes on advent position.
Thanks to
No longer a
Overwatch.
threat. Taking heavy fire. Hostiles got me flanked.
So I choose to throw a grenade here because it's kind of like a guaranteed hit. And I knew it wouldn't kill him because he had too much health.
Boom!
Because again, I'd rather not blow them up to kill them. If I can avoid
Moving
it.
to designated position.
Sometimes that target is just too juicy, and you don't want to put your soldiers in too much danger just to like recover a corpse.
Kill confirmed. Got it. Affirmative.
Yeah, so you gotta watch out for vehicles. If a vehicle catches fire, it will usually blow up the next turn. So if you're like taking cover, first of all, if you can avoid taking cover with a vehicle, it's probably for the best, but
Status confirmed. Mission
if that vehicle
accomplished.
catches fire, which it very often does, people are shooting at you and they miss, just make sure to move, because it will blow up, and it will probably kill you. That was a very successful mission. No casualties. Leveled up my guys.
troops continue to exceed expectations while working with limited resources. Impressive, Commander.
And this is the 4th class?
Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
Not gonna lie, it's my least favorite. They're still good, they're very powerful. I just don't like their accuracy. Their regular weapon is fairly inaccurate. Very powerful though, so you can mitigate the accuracy. Could be pretty devastating. So I kind of like didn't know which to pick here because I like both of these things, and I opted for the health protocol or the medical protocol because it's Iron Man mode, and it'll make it so I have a better chance at keeping the troops alive. What's nice about that is it lets you do healing even if you don't have a med kit, I believe. But if you do have a med kit, you can do it more times. I think that's how that works. So, there's some more story bullshit here.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn
this is
loyalty
basically
to
the event that triggers the
administration,
timer, I think.
with one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports
So,
of missing
in the
civilians
future
across the
episodes, what I'll
world.
probably do
Their
is I'll
numbers
cut
are
out
growing.
maybe a lot of the
We
base
suspect they have
management
been taken
aspects
to a nearby
and
Advent black site.
maybe
Though
cut
its
down
exact
the missions
location
to
remains unknown.
more interesting
Time
bits.
is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance
I would
operations
probably
throughout
like to
the
have it
world.
like be 20 minutes
Establish
long.
contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold.
Take about an
Find
hour of
this
gameplay,
black
cut it down
site
to about
and
20
shut
minutes.
it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
New objective added.
I'm keeping tabs on all our operations, Commander. Our people are standing by for your orders.
Another impressive effort, Commander. My expectations were high,
So,
and yet you have exceeded
engineers are
Now that we have more staff on the
very
engineering
valuable.
team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander.
They can increase
We
your
should keep
power
looking for more
capacity.
recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're
They
built.
can make things happen faster. They're very good to have, as many as possible. And that's that. Alright, well, I'll probably make at least one more of these. So, we'll see how it goes. Alright. Ciao.